Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. So, you join me today in the garage, which did not close, so yay. In the garage, as I was saying. The lighting is not so great in here, so I'm going to try and probably open the garage door over there and get some additional light in for filming. But today we are finally getting to work on the subframe. I know I've said it like this many times. I'll continue working on the subframe, I think. I'll start tackling some more work on the subframe. Or I should start with the subframe. Yeah, that many times. I've been promising probably every video to say, I should get started with the subframe. And lo and behold, no time better than right now. The weather's rubbish outside, it's windy, it's intermittently raining, so let's actually clear that table up. I say table. It's essentially the spare washer and dryer with a piece of old countertop, or new spare countertop on top of it, but sturdy, fantastic table. And I'm going to just move the weld and everything out the way and pop the subframe on there and start tackling the rust. It's something I've been dreading because it just takes so long to actually, there we go. Takes so long to actually just strip back. So I think what we're going to do is actually try this new wire wheel that I've used underneath the car, and man, you could see from the which video was it? 2 videos ago now? 2 videos ago now. I started using this underneath and it works so much better than the normal brass ones. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to this and start tackling some rust, so let's go. Okay, so subframe's all set up, and as you can see, I've already started some work on it. I think about 2 months ago. easy enough to do with the grinder, with a couple different pads. And eventually I just started using one of the flapper wheel discs, and that, you know, just obviously very lightly, because you don't want to go too crazy on the metal and destroy the structure of it. So anyway, I managed to get majority of the easy to reach areas all smoothed down and everything else. So I think what we're going to do now is obviously just all the harder to reach areas and just clean up the rest of it. And then shortly after that, we should be able to go ahead and hit it with some converter. Obviously, I'm going to try and remove these brackets and all these little plugs and things like that. See whether the bushes will come out on their own. If they need to get pushed out with a hydraulic press or something, they're staying in, because I don't have that and they're not broken, so I'm not going to change them out. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same goes with that mount for the diff. Alright, I think that's a long enough breakdown of me continuously talking, so let's get on with it. Throw you guys on a time lapse. Let's go. Own a drill and not do this every time you put a drill bit or something in it? Or was it just me? Answer in the comment section, because I swear I'm not the only one that does that. Gotta need the drill.
You're not gonna feel a thing.
Okay, so I've gone ahead and, as you can see through the time lapse, midway changed my tactic and decided to use a scraper instead to get off the essentially big loose chunks of rust. So I've got a easier time with a wire wheel instead of having to try and get all those chunks off with the wire wheel. It's so much quicker just to scrape them all off and then attack it afterwards with the wire wheel. You can see that's what I've done there, and the wire wheel pulls it down to cleaner metal. Obviously, I'm not going to pull it all the way down to complete clean silver metal because I risk actually damaging the metal, or should I say, taking too much good metal out. So obviously, take it down to a good enough clean section of metal like this, where there's no rust on it, and then still go ahead and hit it with the rust converter just to make sure that there's nothing left. And then from there, we can obviously go ahead and paint it. I've carried on over here and here as well, as you can see. That I did with the grinder about 2 months ago, and this I'm going to hit with a wire wheel now, just so I can obviously get rid of all the horrible rust. And then I've got to carry on scraping all this off and all the way through there and fix that bend, because it was obviously jacked up there and bent it as well. This car's been a victim of foul jacking through its life. But yeah, I've still got a fair amount there to go, and then wire wheel the rest of it. So wish me luck on that endeavor. All right, let's go carry on with the time lapse again and quickly do some wire wheeling. I think wire wheeling, is that a thing? It is now.
You got me trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it. Now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
Alright, so I've obviously got more work done on the subframe. I'm going to call it a day at the moment. As you can see, I'm completely covered in dust. And that's because I've decided to go ahead and attack this all with the wire wheel on the brush. On the drill. The wire brush wheel on the drill. There we go. Eventually. Wow. So obviously I've taken it down to clean metal. There we go. Still little bits of rust and everything here, but that's mostly dust. But the rest of the subframe is looking a lot better. Everything that I've tackled, of course. Still got to do a bit more fine work here. This is just me going over it lightly, but that's pretty much the finished result there. And I've done more on the side here. So that just needs to get hit with the rust converter once the entire subframe's done. Then we can go ahead and paint it. But yeah, it's coming along. I've actually got a lot more further than I was expecting, so I'm actually rather happy with that. I'll definitely say by the end of tomorrow I'll definitely have the rest of this all wire wheeled down, get all that cleaned, and I should be able to bend that back in place. I should actually have the rust converter on it by tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm going to end the video off here, but first, what did you guys think of the little like intro sequence with the little neon thing? I won't lie, it did take me a good few hours to just get that little, 20 something second sequence together with all the masking and everything else I had to do, and the animation and getting the sound to match with the light, and it took a fair amount of time, I won't lie. But it was a great deal of fun to actually push my video editing skill a lot further. And I mean, the same happens now with, I don't know if you've paid attention through the video, but the little name banner that pops up, and the new little subscribe thing that's animated now instead of just the little static image that pops up. So yeah, let me know what you think below. Again, little comment section box. It helps. Just let me know what audience engagement's like on the videos. And yeah. Oh, one more thing. With things starting to get back to normal in the world and everyone going back to work, I'm going to no longer be updating my videos and bringing out new videos every Friday. I'm going to be doing it every second Friday now, because obviously I don't have as much free time on my hands. So unfortunately, yes, I know you look forward to my magnificent videos every Friday. I couldn't say that without laughing. But anyway, it'll be every second Friday from now on. So again, if you like it, subscribe, comment below, give this video a thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. It really lets me know what's happening with the videos, what you guys like, and what did you think of the overall theme of this video. I tried to change things up a little, give it a little more something to the time lapses. I mean, like the 2 months ago time lapse with it, having the bars and the frame moving in and out and things like that. So again, let me know what you think of all that. It definitely helps, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. So have a great weekend and stay awesome.